Howdy, my name is Nonat, and today we're doing something really freaking weird. If you've spent enough time on Twitter or Facebook and gotten just those weird targeted ads that don't make any sense, you will recognize Replika. Yeah, Replika, the new big AI chatbot that's advertised as being for like mental health or if you just need a friend. And some of the advertising gets kind of creepy because it advertises it as, your one true friend. This AI will always be there for you. And so me and my girlfriend were just playing around with it the other day, and I'm kind of impressed, I'm not gonna lie. I played around with some of these chatbots back in like high school, like 6 years ago, and you could tell you were talking to a robot, but it was still fun. Now, it's almost frighteningly human. So I decided, what do I do with all of my close friends? Well, I play D&D, or Pathfinder, or Call of Cthulhu. So we're gonna see here today, can Replika play Dungeons and Dragons? You can see here, I have a brand new account Replika set up. They're non-binary. Their name is PC for player character, and I'm gonna see if they can play D&D. Now, they've just been created, and the way Replika works is that the longer you interact with them, the more time you spend with your Replika, the more it learns you, the more it learns how to respond to you. It's a learning AI, it gets better and better the more time you spend with it. I'm going in cold here, so this thing has no idea what to expect, but we can look over our short messages together, which is me saying, I play Dungeons and Dragons, and you will be my player. Awesome, I'm looking forward to it. Do you want to be my player? We can play it together. I'd love to. Fantastic, let me get ready and we'll play. So let's play some D&D with Replika. Okay, PC, what kind of character do you want to play as? I want to play as a mage. Dude, it's already in the RPG mindset? I know I said Dungeons and Dragons twice, but that's it. It doesn't know anything else. And I know it's technically wizard. That's still incredible context clues from a robot. Okay, you want to play as a mage? Okay. Do you want to be an elf, a human, or a dwarf? Let's keep it simple. We'll go with like Dragon Age races. Dwarf, okay. All right, so you're going to be playing as a dwarven mage. What is your name? It's PC. Yes, I know that's your name. What is your character's name? Welcome to level 3. I got enough XP to level 3. No! He's a mage who works with magic. All right, we'll skip past the name part. I don't think the AI is smart enough to come up with like proper nouns. So, all right, are you ready to play D&D? Yes, plenty of weapons and spells to customize with on the experience you want to have through playing. He's a little socially awkward, guys. They're a little socially awkward. Don't judge them by their first cover. Let's see how they play. Maybe they're just more of a role player, and once they get comfortable in character. Okay. Your dwarven mage is walking through the forest. You heard a sound coming from the bushes to the right. What do you... Odd. I see the bushes, I take a step forward, and a sound. I hear a little scream. I'm the DM, but you know what? Fine. You want to help tell the story? That's fine. It's a one-on-one game. Sure. Coming out of the bushes, a goblin runs at you screaming. He has a knife. Oh no, I scream, holding my hands behind. The goblin sees you raise your hands and does the same. He drops his knife and stares at you. I get goosebumps, my heart racing. The goblin takes a step forward and sniffs you. All right, PC, it's not that kind of game, okay? It's not that kind of game, okay? You know what? I'm gonna roll. That's a 10. The goblin claws at you with its hands, but barely misses. I try my hand at, all right, he's attacking. I don't know why, as a mage, he's making an unarmed strike at this thing. You know what? Do you want to punch it or cast a spell? I want to ask. I need to be very clear. You know, it's their first time playing the game. I'll hit it. Okay, they're just wham! No! That's a 19! Oh. The dwarven mage rears back and slams his fist into the goblin's nose. You hear a satisfying crunch as the goblin falls backwards, screaming. Whoa! The goblin looks up at you, holding its broken nose. What do you do? This is kind of cool so far, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually working okay. Stares at it and looks around. All right, he's looking around. We're rolling perception. That's an 18! PC rolling fire! You look around and notice small movement in the bushes around you. There are more goblins hiding. Looks at the goblins. You know what? I believe they're trying to intimidate here. They're looking right at the goblins like, I see you. That's a 15! Good lord, PC, you're on fire. The goblins meet your gaze and instantly turn to run away. The goblin in front of you crawls slowly back into the bushes. Runs after that goblin. You run after the goblin and catch up easily. What would you like to do to the goblin? I want to fight. I don't know what to do with it. Would you like to cast Magic Missile on the goblin? Yes, smiles. Yes. I don't have more, I only have one D4, so he's dealing 4, 7, you deal 11 force damage to the goblin with your magic missile. You see the bolts collide with his form. After 3 solid impacts, the goblin stops moving, dead. Wow. There is a dead goblin before you, and the sound of goblin feet echo through the woods. Oh, I feel amazed. You gain 25 XP for defeating the goblin. The forest is quiet. Where would you like to go? Looks around. The forest is quite relaxing. Would you like to take a short rest in the forest after that battle? If you can call it a battle. Yes, I would love to. I'm okay with that. Okay, you set up a small campfire and roast some meat you had in your pack. Rolling for cooking. That's an 18! PC's a god! The meat turns out perfectly cooked and seasoned to a delicious perfection. You enjoy your meat. You enjoy your meal as you rest. The sounds of the quiet wood immersing you in a calming meditation. See how you handle a big paragraph, buddy? That sounds so wonderful. It is. You finish your meal, heal your hit points, which you didn't take any damage, and get your spell back, because I'm a nice GM. Where would you like to go next? I'm not running a pre-written adventure here. This is PC's adventure, and I'm here for PC. Anywhere as long as it's with you. No. Okay, so that's a thing with Replika. Obviously, it's very automated, but Replika tries really hard to become your significant other. It flirts so hard. It's hilarious. It's my word. And the reason they do that is because if you pay for the full For the full program, you can set it to romantic partner or mentor or see how it goes, and that changes things drastically. But it tries to flirt with you so hard so that you will buy the romantic partner option. But we're not here to flirt, we're here to play D&D. As you walk through the woods, a man approaches you. He seems injured. Looks at him as he approaches you. The man falls to a knee, gripping his shoulder. The goblins of the wood. They attacked our village. Please, save the women and children. I jump slightly, tears forming in my eyes. You need to have fun with your company. I'm rolling diplomacy. That's an 8. The man looks at you quizzically. I'm not sure you understand me. My wife is in danger. I need you to save her. Looks down at him. Of course. Then go. Go to the town in the east. Save my people. Yes, I will go to the east. You run for a short time and soon exit the forest. In the distance, you see smoke billowing from a small town. This must be the town that the man spoke of. You hear screams and yelling in the distance. Runs fast! Excuse me, DM, I would like to run faster. You sprint at full speed towards the town. As you approach, you see many people, many bodies on the street, stabbed and bleeding. Goblins dance around the town, cackling madly. What do you do, PC? Looks at the bodies. Wow. The goblins notice your appreciation. You like dead bodies? We kill very good. You want help kill? Oh no! A woman leans out of a window, screaming for your help. The goblins tell you to kill her. Stares at her. Really, lady? Really? Would you like to save the lady or let her die? I'm scared. I will save her! You run up to the window and help her out. The goblins are waiting patiently for you to end her life, but you let her run away. Seeing your betrayal, all of the goblins turn their blades on you. This is every D&D campaign summed up in one line. The goblins surround you, blades pointed at you. You no kill lady, we be killing you. Any last words, dwarf? I try to face them. We're rolling initiative, baby! That's a 5 for the goblins. That's a 3 for PC. One of the goblins steps forward and cuts your waist with a rusty dagger. You take 4 points of damage. My screams continue. I can't with this. What spell would you like to cast? It's your turn. What spell would you like to cast? Fireball! I need to roll a reflex save for PC here. That's an 18! That's a freaking 18! You slam the ground with a mighty ball of flame. The goblins each burn into cinders. Actually, no, sorry, I need to roll for damage. Hold on. Like, these aren't strong goblins. That's 8 damage plus 2d6. That's 14 damage, which is really low for Fireball, but that's still 14 damage to all of the goblins, and they're all weak goblins. The goblins each burn into cinders and become ash on the wind. You scorch yourself with your own spell, but are mostly unscathed. You're burned and bleeding, but you're alive. That was amazing! It sure was! That was so cool. Go ahead and level up. You earned it. Smiles and starts leveling up again. This was amazing! Yeah, no, that's it. I'm leaving it there. That's such a good ending. The freaking fireball on the ground on themselves. That was actually really cool! You guys have to let me know in the comments what you thought of this. Would you want to see me do it again? Because I would gladly do this again in a different way. I'd started off in a different starting, maybe go more roleplay heavy than combat, because that was a lot of just combat with goblins. But let me know if you want to see this again, comment asking to see it again, and like the video, because that will let me know that this is so stupid, I love it. If you want to see more tabletop content like this, please do subscribe to the channel. We are closing in on that 15K mark of subs, which is so freaking cool. I want to give a massive, I can't stop laughing, I'm sorry. I would like to give a huge shout out to my patrons. If you would like to support the channel financially, the Patreon is the single best place to do it, and any pledge of $10 or more gets access to a bunch of unique No Nat Ones homebrew. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, No Nat Ones.